picture of the age. All four of these cabins were built in 1850. They were built by the hands of the enslaved workers of this plantation, built for the enslaved workers of this plantation. Now, the four cabins we're going to be going through were only lived in for about 15 years by the enslaved population. Before these, then take a handful, put it on top of a large sweetgrass basket, throw it up in the air. Those shells would fly away while the heavier grains of rice would fall back down. That is what this is used for, the cultivation of rice. It would actually have been used to try to make that raw product. Something else that have been used for the cultivation of rice, it looks kind of like a sewing machine. Now, not quite plantation along the Ashland River, not quite. Now, this is representative of the 1920s time period, the time period of segregation. If you'll look at the newspapers that line the walls, well, these newspapers are actually copies of newspapers from 1926 and 1927 that are in Charleston. Now, with these newspapers, they were once again a crude form of insulation. This side has been restored. We put the money back into it to make it look like it would have in 1920. No longer a dual family cabin. This was now a single family cabin. But I want you to look up here on the walls. Look on the roof. Y'all notice these little slips of paper? Those are the original newspaper clippings that were used to insulate this cabin. Now, a lot of people ask me, is this the loft like we had? Plantation is per se inequality. That was in a federal court case known as Briggs versus Elliott. 3 other federal court cases come to combine with that one, and when it made its way all the way up to the Supreme Court, it would now be known as Brown versus the Board of Education. And
Did they also have a praise house on this plantation?
not on this plantation.
Gotcha. Would it have been a separate service?
They would have
Okay.
But you also have to remember from 1822 to 1865, it was illegal for African Americans to congregate by the gate. Well, here's the thing. What you think about this? Until John Grimke Drayton, they weren't taught to read or write. They were definitely not taught how to use math. So, but tell me, where are you going to go to be free? If you've happened to heard tales that places you could be free, let's say you go north. Be close.